Welcome back. This is the important bits of build 42.7. I'll be starting off with one of the last bug fixes on the list. They fixed issues with the affinity sprites in the forging system. Judging from the forging in this patch, I assume it means we are no longer in ultra abundance mode from the last patch. You can now catch live raccoons in your traps. If you want to know how, they currently use the same values as rabbits, so go at it. Wooden fences can be broken down by a horde. The chain link ones should last longer than before. Mind, they still break fast once they start to bend. For all of you rat racers, there's a new toy cowboy hat that comes with a whistle. Now you can whistle away while using a two-handed weapon. Whistling is louder than shouting for those that are wondering. Gasoline evaporates from open containers. No more 900 liters in a rain barrel, I guess. That being said, we might need some clarification on what counts as sealed. You can shorten sleeves on shirts, making it just a bit easier to get that first level in tailoring required to make thread from rags. A bunch of low-tier clothing was added in the various flavors of primitive and trash styles. Particularly, some wrapped shoes will help those trying to start from nothing. Just beware, although they have no level requirements to make, the stone awl has a recipe requirement. If you don't spawn with the right traits, you may not be able to make it until you level your napping skill. They also added some frame pack recipes. The smaller one is equivalent to a school bag, and the larger one a hiking bag. Some tailoring recipes require sharp scissors and will dull them in use. Iron and copper ore processing recipes were added. Their ore rocks can be mined. These rocks do not spawn in the default game. I assume they will spawn in the procedurally generated lands outside of the main map in the future. The Firelands are never really mentioned in the patch notes, but it's looking a lot more coherent out there nowadays. As for right now, you can rarely find iron ore while forging, which is one of the ways to kickstart your metalworking tech tree. The dome kiln is back, and you can use it to craft coke, which is used to upgrade iron to steel in the advanced furnace. Some higher tier recipes were changed to use steel instead of iron to reflect this. Metalworking recipes were once again reorganized to improve progression through the tech tree. Just beware, there are some other blockages in the tech tree you will have to work around even if you do find a metalworking punch. Some recipes will reduce the durability of your tools when metalworking. You might want some spares now. If you want a deep dive into metalworking from scratch, I'll be releasing a video on it soon. Controllers receive some more touch-ups in the farming department, as well as a fix to the bug that removed their ability to vault short fences. They still aren't fully capable in build 42, but with each patch they grow closer and closer. You can already play with them in the majority of scenarios if you aren't a fan of guns. In the world of role-playing, you can now make gold and silver coins, as well as blank IDs. I can't wait for the multiplayer shenanigans we will get up to. Combat balance-wise, a bunch of weapons got a second look. Mostly the short bat and all of its related crafts were slightly nerfed. Some of the spiked weapons got hit too, but you'd likely never use them if you knew their stats anyway. The hatchet made it out with a weight reduction, which helps its case as a useful weapon. They fixed the zombie vision radius using the minimum value instead of the max value for the penalty. Without more explanation, this is hard to tease out. What I can say is that it doesn't appear to have changed anything I can check out with the debug menu. Finally, I get to one bug fix I want to highlight. They stopped the raccoon skull from becoming T-Rex sized. Can we have that back? It was pretty funny. Maybe as a really rare item, please? There's like 4 pages of bug fixes here. I don't cover all of them in the important bits. If you want to read through them, a link to the notes is in the description.